Welcome back, everybody, to A&M Reviews. It's Muhammad and Adrian, and today we're going to review the film Black Panther Wakanda Forever. And essentially, this film is about Queen Ramonda, Shuri, M'Baku, Okoye, and the Dora Milaje fight to protect their nation from intervening world powers in the wake of King T'Challa's death. As the Wakandans strive to embrace their next chapter, the heroes must band together with Nakia and Everett Ross to forge a new path for their beloved kingdom. So what did you get from the film Black Panther Wakanda Forever?
Yeah, so I really enjoyed the movie. It was, I think it's hard to have a movie like this without the main character, or at least the traditional main character, both just for the sake of movies and also for the sake of comic books as well. Of course, there are tons of, alternate characters and ways stories can happen in the books, and characters pass away and are rewritten and kinds of things. But we haven't seen that happen to this level yet in the MCU. So it was interesting seeing that happen, and it still being what I think was a successful movie, with or without the weight of Chadwick Boseman's presence.
Yeah, I would say that they couldn't have done a better job with what happened. I mean, they really did a great job with this. I enjoyed this movie from start to finish, and it's very emotional. They deal with his death right away, and it's almost parallel to real life, the way they kind of talk about it. They don't exactly say it, but it's literally like they're saying it without saying it.
And I think that was a better than making up some story of being lost in a war or attacked or some kind of weird cut back scene where just the back of a face or something. So I think it was absent, but it still came off as like graceful.
Yeah, and respectful. Because you know how it is these days. They try to use CGI to bring somebody back and put their face on somebody else's body.
Right. Second cousin who's kind of built like them, and it's not necessary.
Yeah, and I'm glad they didn't do that. They use a lot of scenes from the first Black Panther film, and I'm not sure if they use any other films, but I think it's mainly the first Black Panther.
I think they're all the first Black Panther. Just thinking about it, I don't think any other films were used.
Yeah, but I mean it just brought tears to your eyes just seeing that, just because of everything that happened, and then he's not being there, and then the characters just showing that on screen with Letitia Wright as Shuri, his sister, and Queen Ramonda, Angela Bassett. I mean, they really did a very good job of acting in this film, showing all that emotion, because it felt
really well.
Yeah, it felt real. I mean, it probably was real.
Yeah, it hurt.
Yeah, hurt a lot of people. I mean, I think going back and looking at a lot of the interviews from the first film, they were talking about how great the experience was on set with everybody, it being like a family and everybody getting together. So all that emotion was probably showing for real on screen. Thanks for watching. And if you would like to be featured on our podcast, make sure to click the link in the description.